I do 100 of these marches to warm up before I run every time.
When the day turns dark and the waves come crashing, when the rain falls, I'll be laughing out with you. No matter where I go, no matter.
Another mile is down and in the books. I wanted to just think about like what the pros and cons are for these really short workouts. It's really nice to only work out for like 10 minutes. I mean, it's over and done with. You put your clothes on, you go for the run, you come back. 10, 15 minutes. It's really fast and really handy. I think the con of that is that it might not be as adequate of a workout. It might not have the effects you want to get the results you want. So that's a problem. The other pros are that it's really simple, like it's here at my house. I mean, it's just running. So wherever you can run or do push-ups or pull-ups, like your gym is the world. So there's no driving anywhere, there's no paying memberships, there's none of that. But again, the efficacy is different, at least, than if you were paying for a trainer or going to a gym or something like that. Another pro, I think there's a pro as far as not training super aggressively because there's not really a big recovery time. So whenever I was working out a lot at the gym, you know, you do like shoulder day, and you do shoulders, you get your shoulders all sore, then you really can't do anything that's shoulder related for a day or two just to let your body recover, or else you risk injury. This whole method I'm doing of just one small workout per day is such a low intensity level that I'm really not afraid of getting hurt, because it's not at that level where my muscles are really getting sore and things need more than a day to recover. So somewhere between like 12 and 24 hours is adequate recovery time, and I just really like that it can be consistent in that way. Now again, I would bet that less often workouts that are more intense would net you more benefits. But the beauty of this is that it's becoming such a part of the routine that it's like a normal expectation in my day, and it kind of gets me going. Like I guess I would rather do this and feel the motivation I feel so I can keep doing other stuff in life well, because it feels like that ball is always rolling. Like you have that positive momentum and that positive movement, and so I'm incentivized to go do other stuff, like work on stuff in my house when I'm not running or doing whatever. So I think it's a really good kind of positive thing to be doing as far as any kind of daily exercise, because it does teach you a little bit of discipline and gets you in that mode, even though there are other sacrifices. Laundry is probably a con, because I'm going through a lot of clothes right now. In Arizona, it's super hot generally. Anywhere around Phoenix, it's super hot. Flagstaff is beautiful right now. So I'm running when it's sort of between 105 and 110 degrees Fahrenheit, which is just hot. Like, I'm clearly glistening, but it's just so hot that you really don't re-wear any clothes. You've got to shower every time. You've got to make sure that your shoes are somewhere that they can kind of air out. And it's just a lot of loss of fluid and associated laundry. That's, speaking of loss of fluid, actually, another benefit of this being such a short workout, even though it is 105 or 110 right now, I'm really not worried about either hydration or nutrition, because right now I'm trying to not run and look at my watch at the same time. I'm just running purely by feel. But the beauty is that I'm only out for between 8 and 10 minutes in the heat. And so unless I totally didn't take care of my body all day before this, I really don't have to worry about bringing a water bottle or bringing gels or tailwind or anything else you bring with you on a longer run or hike. Where people that are hiking Camelback or Piestewa or South Mountain or anything really in the valley, or going on a run longer than a few miles, like, you just have to bring water. If you're going to come here from out of town and do any of these hikes in the summertime, or even when it's just like warm, 105 here puts people in the hospital. So this little short interval is really nice because I don't have to plan on that, bring it with me, carry it with me, pay for it, all of that jazz of the longer distance. I just don't have to think about it. So the convenience factor is super high, which I love. Do I miss the adventure of a longer run, of exploring the mountains, of doing something a little more epic than 1 mile, yeah, of course. But I will take this over that because I can do this every day. So the fact is, I would love to get in the mountains still and get in the longer runs, but when your life circumstances change and you become a dad, or your job is really taxing, or whatever happens and your time is sapped, I think taking what you can get is worthwhile. It maintains a level of fitness, it maintains a level of motivation, and I think all that's really good for you. So don't be discouraged if you can only do a little bit of stuff every day, because even though there are cons, I think the pros outweigh the cons. Obviously, if you're some elite athlete, then you're being trained by a coach anyway, so that kind of, you're not in this situation with the rest of us. But I imagine that virtually everyone watching this isn't an elite athlete, and we're all just trying to be healthy, wise people to have functioning bodies. So don't disqualify yourself because you're not getting in some mega 2-hour workout or a 10-mile run. Do what you can do it again the next day, and just have fun doing it. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. Have fun running or exercising or squatting or doing whatever you're doing during your personal fitness journey and your 30-day challenge. And remember, tomorrow we're running.